Some of us might find working on something frequently boring, and the thought of having no skills just came out of nowhere, because you've been doing a lot of work only for something you're demanded to, not something that you wanted to. If we draw a line from the results of Angela Lee Duckworth's study in her book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, within 6 months, part of hundreds of salespeople, which are 55% who participated in this study, said that they quit, and the remaining 45% stayed because of grit. From this research, it was also found that there is a relationship between people who have good language skills with their performance in spelling bee competitions. But what is more related to the performance is the grit itself. Meanwhile, in Ivy League school, in this research, Angela found that there was an inverse correlation between the students' test results. The higher the SAT score counts, the lower the grit is. And after further investigation, students who finish their studies well are those who have excellent grit. And in the United States Special Forces, which examines the performance of 1,218 cadets, of whom 71 have subsequently dropped out, the research seeks to determine the factors that enable these cadets to endure a very rigorous and demanding selection process, with grit being identified as a key determinant. The point is, grit says that talent alone is not enough to lead people to good performance. It turns out that just having a high IQ is not enough. It turns out that people who are born with potential, such as mastering music, arithmetic, and cooking, do not guarantee that after the next 10 years their career will shine more than those with average talent. But high grit? Precisely. Those with high grit have the potential to beat those with average grit. For that, maybe some of you have been wondering, then how to achieve success with a balanced process? Well, Angela has shared a formula that related to it, which are talent x effort equals skills. Skill x effort equals achievement. What does it mean? Effort has twice the value compared to talent and skill. That's what distinguishes those who build success in the long run from those who seem to have impressive talent from the very start. Grit is passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future, day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years, and working hard to make that future a reality. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. There are many examples of individuals who have demonstrated perseverance in their lives. One such example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was rejected by numerous publishers before finally finding a publisher who was willing to take a chance on her work. Despite facing adversity and setbacks, she persisted and went on to become one of the most successful authors of all time. These examples demonstrate that perseverance is a vital trait that can lead to success and personal growth. However, developing perseverance is not always easy. It requires a willingness to face challenges and setbacks, and the determination to keep moving forward despite them. There are several ways to cultivate perseverance. One way is to set goals and work towards them consistently. Breaking down large goals into smaller, more manageable tasks can also make them more achievable. Another way to develop perseverance is to stay focused on the bigger picture and maintain It is important to note that perseverance does not mean that individuals should ignore their limitations or push themselves beyond their physical or emotional capacity. It is important to take care of oneself and seek support when needed. In conclusion, perseverance is a critical trait that can help individuals overcome challenges and achieve their goals. It requires dedication, determination, and a willingness to face adversity. Developing perseverance can lead to personal growth and success in all areas of life.